Yes, this is the video that you've all been waiting for. But before I get into that, look what we have here. Can you see that? One of the new portraits. They are live and in the game. This is Godric Gryffindor. And actually somebody told me that's actually not a dragon flying in front of the photo. But I don't remember, or the portrait. But I just don't remember what it was. Somebody put a link to what it was. Let me, oh my God, no, not bees. Come on. Let me, AR photos, it doesn't really work with an AR photo here of a picture of a portrait in the wilderness. So that doesn't work. But now if you go to a museum, now you've got yourself a nice AR photo. But here we go. It is a high threat level and a terrible spellcast. I'm going to go no potion on this. You do get one fragment. Now if you were at FanFest, you got all 8 fragments for completing the tasks, but if you find them out in the wild, you just get the one fragment. Mine is already complete, obviously, because I was at FanFest. But if we go and look quickly at the 9 3/4, scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see I have 3 out of the 15 of the wild boar fragment. It is said that when the 4 founders were seeking a location to build their school of magic, Rowena Ravenclaw had a vision of a warty hog that she guided off to a cliff overlooking a lake. Thus, Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry found its home and its name. Just in case you didn't know. Well, now you know. That's a song, right? But you can find those in Wizarding Challenges. The rest of them should be available in the wild, just like I found Godric Gryffindor portrait now. The question you guys have been asking yourself for about the past week is, what is this breaking news that XpectoGo and Fodder talked about while they were in Indianapolis? You're killing me, man. You're killing me. Why are you making us wait so long for this game-breaking information? And the answer is actually really simple. The information that we got, they basically, what Warner Brothers told us was not, here is the answer, but it was rather, here are pieces of information, go find the answer. I'm going to tell you up front that the answer has proven to be more difficult to come across than the 3 of us, James and Sue, who make up XpectoGo. Link will be down below for their channel. Definitely go check them out. High quality content over there. It was more than those 2 plus myself could come up with, because it is going to take the most dedicated and knowledgeable Harry Potter fans in order to crack this code. And that's not to say that the 3 of us aren't capable of doing it, but if we want this information out in any sort of timely fashion, well, we're going to need your help. That's right, you. Right there? Yeah, you. We're going to need your help. Here's what I will tell you that we know. And honestly, this was probably the biggest eye-opener for me personally. Now, when I tell you this, you might personally say, yeah, duh. But I know there are, I know. Well, I mean, I'm sure. If it was just me, then it wasn't just me, because it was also James and Sue, because they didn't know this either. But what I assumed about Wizards Unite was that Niantic has their platform, their real-world platform that they build their AR games off of. And they already have a game called Pokémon GO. I don't know if you guys have heard of this or not. It's only got like roughly around 1 billion downloads, somewhere in that neighborhood, give or take. But they have biomes. And in these biomes, different Pokemon spawn based on the biome that you live in. Well, it kind of made sense. I'm like, okay, so they took that data that they already have and they dropped it on top of the Harry Potter Wizards Unite map. No. They did not do that. They have their own biomes for this game. Like, my mind was blown. Say, what? But, like I said, you might be sitting at home go, look, yeah, duh, they're 2 totally different franchises. And yeah, when I have all my 2020 glasses looking behind me, okay, yeah, I mean, that makes perfect sense. But in my world, I was thinking they already have something, they already have information, they're already sharing the same points of interest data points. So I'm thinking, well, they just, like, come on, like, Control-C, Control-V, right? Copy and paste. To which the developers told me, no, why would we do that? Well, you're right, why would you do that? I thought you would do that because it was the easy thing to do, but no. Nope, that's not what they did at all. They have their own biomes based off of Harry Potter. Like, mind blown. Just. So now that that is out in the open, maybe that is going to change the way you think about the way things spawn in this game. Now they've already said, I can't tell you, I've been at the launch event. I've been at Comic-Con. I went to a private function at FanFest where they were talking about the game and spawn points. The thing they keep saying is nothing is on the map by accident. It's all there on purpose. So with that in mind, I asked them, I said, well, there's a big question going around the community. Horned Serpents. You see this guy right here? I don't get Horned Serpents anywhere near me. Nowhere. The Horned Serpents I have are from Boston, Massachusetts, Indianapolis, Indiana, and Vancouver, British Columbia. I have none anywhere near me. And in fact, nobody near me has any unless they've traveled. And I said, there's conflicting information. Is this on purpose or is this an accident? And the answer was, nothing is spawning by accident. It's all on purpose. This is your definitive answer. Horned Serpents do not spawn in Los Angeles 100% on purpose. It is not an accident. Are we clear on this? It is not an accident. If you are in a biome that is similar to Southern California, Los Angeles region, you don't have Horned Serpents either. There's a very good reason for this. Because when I said the question to Mary Casey, the answer was, how well, and in the way that she, and only the way that she can do it, how well do you know the canon of Horned Serpents? And to which my reply was, well, I don't. I understand they spawn near water. And she didn't confirm. She goes, well, we go by canon when we decide to put things in this game. Oh, okay. What? Please. Like, more, please. So then the next thing is, well, what do you consider canon, right? Like, that would be the next follow-up question. The 7 books. The 7 original books by J.K. Rowling, canon. And then she mentioned 3 other books, like The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Quidditch Through the Ages. Now, there's a 3rd book that you can buy in that gift pack, and she specifically said that it wasn't that one. And I don't remember what the name of that book is because she specifically said it wasn't that one. But I didn't catch which one it was, and I know that's kind of a big deal, but James and Sue didn't catch it either, so I don't necessarily feel as bad. But put yourself in the moment of, you're like, oh, so many things I thought I knew about this game, I realize I don't know anything. And so it's understandable that I will have missed that. So you have your 7 original books. You have 3 other books, 2 of which I've already named for you. So that gives you 10 pieces of canon. What else is canon? Well, Pottermore. Pottermore is canon. Yes, that is directly from Warner Brothers. Pottermore is canon. And then the thing that's probably going to ruffle some feathers, because the Harry Potter elitists, the Harry Potter purists, I don't know what they call them, the movies, the Warner Brother produced movies are considered canon. And I personally don't know. So I'm going to let you guys throw fists and cuffs and argue and everything else that you need to do about this, about how the movies don't necessarily always align with the books. I don't have an answer for that. I have no answers for that. So you guys can debate it. But here's what we need to know. We did some research, and oddities, and specifically oddities is what I'm talking about here. I have a feeling that it pertains to regular spawns as well. Some people will say, like for me, I have a hard time getting Snowdrop. And people laugh at me and they're like, I like threw away 700 Snowdrop out of my inventory because they're all over the place. Well, okay, okay. But that leads me to believe that indeed ingredients for potions spawn based on weather. It's clear here a lot right now in this time of the year. And I don't see Snowdrop as often as people who say, I live in a tropical region where it's cloudy a lot. So maybe Snowdrop spawns more frequently in places that are overcast, cloudy, rainy. I legit don't know. There are too many data points for me alone to try to do all this. But as it relates specifically to oddities, because that is what I am most interested in knowing, we know some things, but I really don't think we even know anywhere near the entire picture. Yes, we know werewolves spawn at full moons. Okay. But we knew that because the books and lore and canon for Harry Potter told us they come out in the full moon. So there you go. But what about everything else? Yeah, we know Doxies spawn in the morning. Dusk. Clear weather? Cloudy weather? Rainy weather? Snow? I don't have a clue. I have no clue. And when you go to research this, it's very, very sparse details. So that's where we're going to need the most dedicated of Harry Potters to shed some light on this information. It has to come from one of those 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then the movies. So those 20 sources, it has to come from one of those 20 sources as to why do pixies spawn the way they do? Centaurs. It is believed that centaurs spawn in clear skies, much like I have now, because they use the stars to navigate. So that makes sense. What about leprechauns? I have a theory that leprechauns spawn in cloudy weather with boosted spawn rates when it rains or after it rains because they're looking for the pot of gold. I have no idea if that's right or not. That is where we need you guys. Pixies. No idea. Do they spawn all the time? They spawn day clear? I don't think I've ever seen any during the day. But we need your help. So what we're going to do is we're going to link down in the description below. I believe it's going to be to Jibs Entertainment so that we can get some information to track all of this. But even more important than that, if you know Harry Potter canon and you know Harry Potter lore, drop some knowledge. Let us know. Do you know where pixies? Why pixies spawn the way they do? Where does it say in the Harry Potter universe pixies spawn? They're native to. And now when you take this information that things spawn on purpose the way they do based on canon, it kind of opens your eyes to things that you never even thought to be looking for. And that is what myself and XpectoGo, who's also doing a video on this, because this is a joint effort. We're uniting as witches and wizards to get this information A, out to you, and B, out to everybody, so we can do some research on this. What we need to know: what do you know about the items that are oddities and their natural habitat, why they spawn the way they do? And I just thought I saw a coyote and my heart just dropped a little. Luckily, it's just it's just a German Shepherd. That is what we're looking for. And when you look at this information, you think, whoa, like, okay, like, this kind of opens up all new possibilities as to why things are spawning the way they do. Because as much as we think we know about the spawn patterns, we don't. Like, we just don't. I don't think we do. So please help us out. I will put links in the description below. James and Sue are way more knowledgeable about canon than this guy right here is. And so I highly, highly encourage you to go check out their channel, see exactly how they're addressing this, because we decided we would both talk about it, and we're both going to post our videos at the same time because we both had the information at the same time. And I want them to be part of this because it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me and them. It's huge. And so, yeah, that is the big breaking news. Sorry if it let you down and you feel like that's not really all that groundbreaking, but I really believe it is, and XpectoGo really believes it is. So we are asking you guys for your help in solving this mystery. And with all of that being said, how did you guys like your Day of the Dragons? Did you like it? Work out for you? How did you guys like the community challenge, global challenge event rewards? Those are going to be running out here soon after you watch this video. Maybe they're already done by the time you're watching this video, but let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Good rewards, bad rewards? How did you like your Day of the Dragons? Did you get out with other witches and wizards? What is the community like in your area? And most importantly, what do you know about oddities? That's what I want to know. Anyway, that's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are able to help solve this little puzzle that we seem to have come across. Make sure you show XpectoGo some love. They definitely deserve it. And that's all I've got for this one. So until next time.